Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, in this video we are going to solve the hard questions in chapter number 1. Already we are familiar with Newton's 3 laws of motion as well as law of conservation of momentum 2. For your instance, I am giving the formula F is equal to ma is the method to calculate the force. That is the formula to calculate the force. Here he has given a question. Two blocks of masses 8 kg and 2 kg respectively lie on the smooth surface in contact with one another. Let us consider here two objects of mass m1 m2 are contact with each other. They are pushed, so both the object has been pushed by a horizontal force, that is some force has been given, that is 15 Newton. Now the question is, calculate the force exerted on the 2 kg mass. If some 15 Newton has been pushed here, means what will be the force that has been exerted on the second object. So first object mass is 8 kg, second object mass is 2 kg. So the question is here, what will be the force, that is force 2 on the object of 2 kg mass. So force on mass 2 is the question. So our aim is to calculate the force. So without acceleration we cannot calculate the force. So let us solve the solution. Initially both the two objects received the force. So let me calculate. M is considered as m1 plus m2, that is 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 kg is the general mass. So we need acceleration. So let us calculate here. F1 is equivalent to m into a. So what is m here? We consider as 10 kg. We don't know a, but we know F1, that is 15 Newton. So 10a is equivalent to 15. 1a can be calculated by dividing 10 in 15. So 15 divided by 10 will get a. So 15 divided by 10 is 1.5 meter per second square is the acceleration. So once we got acceleration, it is very easy to calculate force, because we have to calculate F2, force on object, second object, that is its mass is 2 kg. So we can calculate m2 into a. What is the object mass is 2 and acceleration is 1.5. So 2 into 1.5 is 3 Newton. So this is the force 2. So when an object of two objects are moving here, some 15 Newton has been given by the as a force to the first object. He is asking what will, this is 8 kg mass and it is 2 kg mass, what is the force that has been exerted on the second object? Definitely it exerts a 3 Newton force. Hope you understand. Let us go to second question. It's very interesting one. A heavy truck and a bike. So truck and a bike, this is given, are moving with the same kinetic energy. It's very important. Kinetic energy is same kinetic energy. Okay. If the mass of the truck, this mass of the truck is, let us consider as m1, is 4 times greater than the bike. So let me take mass of the bike is m2, then the bike, that is m2. What he is asking means calculate the ratio of momentum. Momentum is nothing but momentum. Ratio means we have to calculate the momentum of truck divided by momentum of bike. On dividing it, we will get the ratio. Now the question is very important, how to calculate the momentum. As we know, m into v is nothing but momentum. So first we have to calculate the momentum of truck and we have to calculate the momentum of bike with these two conditions, that truck mass is m1, bike mass is m2. Let us be supposed to be here. Then the mass of kinetic energy is mass of the truck is 4 times greater than the bike, and both are moving in the same kinetic energy. So kinetic energy of truck is equivalent to kinetic energy of bike. This is first one. What is formula of m1 v1 square? This is for truck, which is equivalent to half m2 v2 square. This is for bike. This is first condition. What is second condition? Mass of the truck is 4 times greater than the bike. This is 2. So let us substitute 2 in 1. What will happen? Half m1 will become 4 into m2 into v1 square. Here half m2 remains same and v2 square remains same. This half and this half get cancelled. This m2 and this m2 get cancelled. 4 into v1 square we will get. Here v2 square we will get. So v1 square can be written as v2 square by 4. So if I want v1, I can take square root here. v2 square by 4. Okay. So what I need is v1, that is velocity 1 can be considered as root of v2 square by 4. This can also written as v2 into v2 is v square. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So on taking square root we get v2 and we get one value of 2. This is v1. This is very important. We get v1 value as well as we get v2 value. How we can consider as v2? v2 is nothing but 2 times v1. So after getting this value we can consider the momentum. So momentum can be calculated with the help of m into v1. We need momentum of truck divided by momentum of bike. So you can calculate some formula m1 into v1 for truck and m2 into v2 for bike, because v2 refers to velocity of bike, v1 refers to velocity of truck. m1 and m2 are the mass of the truck and the bike respectively. But we have one more condition here. m1 is nothing but 4 times than m2 as he has given in a condition, and we can write it as v1 as it is. Here m2 is same. For easier purpose, as I consider v2, its value can be written as 2 times v1. I am bringing everything in all v1. So subject it can easily cancel here. v1 even get cancelled. So m2 will get cancelled. So what we'll get is 4 by 2. It is nothing but 1 2 is 2, 2 2 is 4. So we get 2 by 1 is nothing but 2 is to 1 is the ratio of momenta. Ratio of momenta what he asks. Or in another side we can say momentum of truck by momentum of bike is equivalent to 2 by 1. Or I can write like this: momentum of bike divided by momentum of truck is equal to in the reverse manner reciprocal. So 1 by 2 or you can say 1 is to 2. So hope you understood, and thank you for watching.